And now we turn to our must-have apps section this week, and it's all about currency readers. So these are apps which will help you identify banknotes if that's a particularly difficult thing to do in your jurisdiction. Warren, I know that all the US banknotes are the same size and with no distinguishable markings. Do you use a currency app, or do you have any currency apps you want to talk about?
In reality, I happen to be one of those that hardly carry any cash. So whether or not we have any cash readers or not, I really do not care. But as you mentioned, our currency is so hard for a blind person. There's absolutely no way that a blind person would tell one from the other. And so in this case, a currency recognizer comes to play. We had Scott from Google last week that we talked with about Lookout. And so I'll be talking about Lookout or demonstrating how it reads the currencies.
So Lookout's a great app, as everyone knows. The problem it has with currencies is that it only supports US dollars, euros, and Indian rupees. And as someone from the UK, I find this absolutely staggering. We basically invented the US, let's face it. Euros, well, we saved France in 2 world wars and put Germany back in their box, and India's practically still part of the bloody empire. So why on earth isn't it supporting British pounds? That's what I want to know.
We're sticking it to you guys because the colonial masters have been done with, so stick it to them.
They so haven't. We're still here. We move behind the scenes. It's absolute nonsense that they don't support.
Isn't
British
it a
pounds.
shame? Such a great Britain. Now you guys have been relegated to I don't know where.
I think Google needs a comeuppance. I think it's outrageous.
Yeah, no. I think you guys need to let them know, though. It's not like the UK, even when you guys were still part of the euro thing, is not like you guys were using the same currency. You are still using your pound sterling. So I don't know why that never got implemented. It's quite a shame.
It certainly is. I shall be emailing Scotty Boy and having a word.
You should.
I'll probably do it in similar terms to the way I've done it on the podcast. I think that will win friends.
I'll ask him. Don't worry. I'll ask him.
You don't want him to refuse to appear on the podcast ever again. Basically, Ed, don't go anywhere near Google. That's what you're saying, isn't it?
No.
You slag off their phones. You abuse Lookout.
No, Scott's a good guy, and
he's a good guy.
He will always come to our podcast whenever we want him to. So
yeah, unless I start writing to him.
Yeah, but frankly, I'm going to ask him as to why that is. It's a shame.
As Judge Judy would say, it is outrageous. That is outrageous.
It is outrageous.